Check. Can you come here, lend an ear for a sec? I need a vent and get this off of my chest. My head's been stressing, I've had enough of this lesson. Lord, tell me if you hear me, I just want us to end. Can you come here, lend an ear for a sec? I need a vent and get this off of my chest. My head's been stressing, I've had enough of this lesson. Lord, tell me if you hear me, I just want us to end. Why does every time you try to feel happiness hurt? You try your best to just smile, but you couldn't feel worse. You hope for the best, but the best keeps rejecting your prayers. And so you lay there and wonder if anyone even cares. It's been a while since I sat down and spoke to the Lord. I know I'm his child, but when he says that I'm yours, I just shut the door in his face like, nah mate, I'm hurting, I'm torn, I need to fix up if I ever wanna. I can't get rid of this lump in my throat. I think I'd feel better if I got to Stanley and cut it open. It's like every time this emotion ever comes to the surface, I put a wall around myself like that one step further. I can't forget the man in life who's getting by feeling worthless, but I'd rather be feeling worthless and try to deal with the hurt, deal with the pain and deal with the drama, deal with the fact that this is just life and you will get burnt. At the point I wanna give in, but I'm arguing with this thing inside of me that just won't quit. Tell them to keep on pushing, they need you. Like it's my problem that God can't step in when they're bleeding. I can feel the end coming, cause I ain't go out for the bars. Here's the hardest bars I've ever read. Take it regardless, my family's looking at me like they are disgusted, so I cannot have the discussion about where I'm running. Every day something reminds me that my pop's getting older, but I didn't lift a finger when he was the one shifting. I just sat there like a dickhead. So far I ain't even made the effort to visit, but really I'm just ashamed of the shit condition I live in. Last year I told my whole family I was working when I was just selling drugs, but I'll admit it, cause the whole time was hell and I lived it. Every day walk with the devil when I just wanna be Christian, so tell me that you relate. Show me love to my face. When I walk away, you can go ahead and tell him you hate me. The eyes in the back of my mind have always saw you as fake. Honest, you freaking hypocrites are nothing but fakes. Go ahead and say what you say, I'll always remain the same. Like how could you expect I would let my family starve just so you could feel happy whenever you raise a glass? And go ahead and you tell me I'm not perfect. The times that I talk to God, I just tell him I'm worthless. And I bet that you turned away cause you never wanted the tears. Well, I've been crying my eyes out for 25 years. I made a change in my life and everyone disappeared. Like they can deal with a sin, feel junky, and that's fine. But when the kid says that he's met God, he's lost his mind, right? I thought family was supposed to support you. That's a joke, fuck your money. Take it, I'll go hungry while I search for my purpose on earth and learn to be humble. So when the day comes when the ground shakes and the world crumbles, I know that I won't go without saying I did try. I'm comfortable in my life and where I'll go when I die. I've learned a lot in my time, so I try to apply the lesson, but really I'm dead inside. Every day I live with depression. I'm holding the weight of the world and it's breaking me down. I wanna pack everything in the bag and just walk out. I'm not the kind of person they should ever look up to. My entire life I burned anything I ever came close to. I'm a fuck up who grew up without a mother or father. How the fuck am I supposed to guide every kid who was self-harming? I tried for so many years to help my best friend. He put the thing to his head and said, is this where it ends? My only reply was in God's time. My old friend, I'm so sorry I gave up when he needed me in the ends. I lost trust, was drug fucked. Now I can't even fucking trust the people I love, and that's, I swear to God I will kill the very man who gave him the gun. And when I'm done, I'll cut the throat of his only son. So I only accept the same from the ones that I took the souls off. Nail me to a cross, take my legacy honest. My biggest fears are now staring me right in the face, saying there's no way that I can ever make change. I run myself into the ground now. My body's exhausted, my brain's just trying to keep up and cope with the nausea. So on the days when I look the most fine, truth is I'm broken inside. My opinion is literal, even though half of the people who know me say I'm illiterate. My whole life I was treated like I was some kind of a dickhead. No vision in anything, they'd say I was a simpleton. I'm the pinnacle, the picture of what the image is, the only real that's left in this world. And yet I feel like I can admit this is the worst time of my life. I nearly lost my daughter because of the pride that's inside. I wanna step back from the fire, but I feel like dying. I made a change in my life, but nobody paid homage. Armed robberies for quick laughs, a life with no honor. Now a family man who was just dying to keep a promise to his baby girl and his lady, cause that's how he chose to honor the one God who would save him and took him out of the gutter. I ain't shed too many tears since then, but I've grown to learn to accept the person people become. So it's fuck when I can ride all these emotions inside, but I'd rather hide in a hole than try to deal with my life. Bottle everything up until I explode in a rhyme, or even better, just cut sick and nearly lay a fist on my wife. Then have to explain to my daughter why her mother is crying. See, daddy is pissed off with the big man in the sky, and he thinks if he relapses and maybe he'll fix life. Revelation's a prick. I've been a lazy guy, I'm sorry I'm so broke. I'm sorry I do lie. I'm sorry I'm not righteous. I'm sorry I'm not right. I'm sorry for not trying. I'm sorry to all my loved ones. Sorry for when I did try. I'm sorry I didn't die. It's funny how this life works, right? The world turns. We make mistakes, then our lives burn. Every indication that this is all random. So what's the purpose? Do we live to learn?